Shaping this farm in Northern Portugal into our dream home takes many forms, and we have found no end of crazy ideas to keep us busy. From hobbit houses, cobble driveways and tree houses, to epic lawns, outdoor decking and bespoke handmade kitchens. This time though, we're asking ourselves if we may have bitten off more than we can chew. We're building a biopool on our lowest terrace, but there are some serious challenges ahead that we can't quite find adequate solutions for.
That's 50 mixes, just there. It's not even close. It's all got to be done by hand.
And the pressure is on. With the seasons changing around us and the rain just around the corner, are we going to get it done? Or will the biopool go back onto the to-do list for another year? Good morning, everybody. It's pretty early in the morning and it is so beautiful this time of year. There's so much mist in the valley and it feels like a very gentle time of year to be waking up. Anyway, today's not going to be gentle because I am starting the first day of a 6-week strength challenge with my membership platform, and well, I'm kind of feeling a bit nervous, but I wanted, before I go, to tell you a little bit more about this incredible device, my Lumen, because over the last few months I have learned just the most amazing amount of stuff about my body, and it's changing everything. Like I had a bit too much pasta yesterday and not enough protein. What Lumen is teaching me with their incredible app and this device which measures your metabolic flexibility. Basically, it tells me every morning or whenever I take my measurements whether my body is burning fat or carbs as its primary source of fuel. The science of our bodies and what makes us healthy and well, and things like metabolic flexibility, can be a little bit complex and feel a bit overwhelming to understand all of it. But what I love about Lumen is it makes it so simple to digest, with daily snippets of information so that I can learn more about my body, but also this incredible app which helps me to track what I do with my day and see exactly what impact that has on my body's metabolic flexibility, and therefore on how I feel, how I sleep, how much energy I have, what sort of mood I'm in. Take my word for it, this device and the app it comes with are nothing short of life-changing. I wouldn't be without it. And as I enter into this next stage of a bit of a fitness journey, I'm so grateful to have Lumen by my side to help me make sure I'm getting the absolute most of it and giving my body exactly what it needs. It's all about investing in old lady Tara so that as I age, my body stays as fit and as healthy and as strong as it possibly can. So if you're ready to hack your own metabolism and learn more about your incredible body and do the best you can for it, please click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen and you will get 15% off your very own Lumen. It's the first day of building on the biopool. So, your digger, where's your digger? I think your other's down at the biopool. Do you want to go and help Carlos? Come on then. Come on then. So, yeah, Carlos is here. He's got a bucket load of cement. Oh God, isn't it a beautiful morning? Look at the light through those flowers. Oh, I tell you, waking up in this stone house is just heaven. To sit on that on that couch with our coffee, looking at the mountains and the views. It's absolutely beautiful. We're feeling so lucky right now. So yeah, Carlos is here. He is going to start mixing cement, getting things ready to lay the slab. Mario will be here later to drop off some bricks. And yeah, let's get going.
But it's exciting that there is water already ready to come in here.
Yeah. It's reassuring as well that that's back. So there's our overflow pipe. I don't know if you remember in the last episode where we filmed down here, we showed you that that was not running. Well, last night it started running again, which means that we've got an excess of water coming onto the farm and from what we're using. And John dug this trench to kind of bypass it. It's currently, I think, what's the time, love? 7:30 in the morning? That baby's got about 15 minutes before he's absolutely filthy. Gosh.
Carlos, stand up. It's like Crikey, that's going to be a big project. You know, I talked to him last week when he came to have a look. Well done, Sawyer. Are you busy?
Yeah.
I talked to him last week to come and have a look.
Maybe he didn't quite understand what we were envisaging.
He came to have a look at it. He came to have a look at the project, but I think he was just like, yeah, no problem. But we've got that tiny cement mixer. We don't have a bigger cement mixer. We can't get a cement mixer truck down here to dump a bunch of cement. So it's all got to be done by hand. Carlos is on the phone to Mario at the moment. He's like, okay, dude, if we're going to do this project this size, then you're going to have to bring me a whole ton more sand and cement.
And Carlos is also going, I'm going to need a team.
We'll probably look at this. We've got each one of those sacks is 2 mixes, a minimum 2 mixes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 sacks. That's 50 mixes.
Ouch.
Just there. It's not even close.
Is that enough for the slab? No.
No, not even close.
Shit, okay, how do we...
Look at that sand right there, right? Look at that pile of sand.
Yeah.
You pick that pile of sand up, how much of that is it going to fill?
Yeah, not much. Okay, yikes, darling.
It's a really
This is a
big
bit scary, isn't it? Boys are super excited about this project. After last night when Mario arrived, I think it was around 7 p.m. he got here last night in his little tipper truck to drop off the sand, the cement and the rebar. And obviously that's super exciting. You're just being told it's nearly bedtime and a tipper truck arrives. So they were delighted.
Maybe 6. We've got a dog that wants to jump in with Mario and Crusoe here, and we've got Mario delivering the first lot of product. That's a lot of, you know, all I can think about is how much cement I'm going to have to mix. I tell you what, building a kitchen is a lot easier. This is going to be massively labour intensive. We can't get a cement truck down here. So all of the cement, everything, we're going to build with everything by hand. I can hear you, Frank. I can hear you saying, well, why don't you just dig a hole and put a piece of plastic in it? Why do you need the bricks? Good question. We need the bricks because without them, unfortunately, the water might burst the bank right here, which is really thin, and go straight down the hill.
Yay, now it's time for the tipper truck. You better jump off there, buddy. Right.
Just so everybody knows, Sawyer is standing right behind the camera, but like always, he's got no clothes on, so he just can't be in the video. Wow, Crusoe! Cool!
Anyway, they then realised that basically what we've dug for them here is a giant mud pit, a huge sand pit, and they were not going to bed for love or money. Anyway, first thing Crusoe said when he woke up this morning was, Mama, please can I go down to the biopool and dig with my ubba, which is their name for budzer or spade. So, yeah, it's just going to be filth. It's going to be absolute filth. My poor washing machine. Anyway, send help! What you going to do with that big rock?
just measured we've just basically put down a level along the bottom of the pond. It is higher at one end than it is at the other. I'm just going to take a really holistic view towards all of the angles and all of the kind of levels on this project. The main ambition is that we hold water and we get wildlife and plants and make it a real wild area, which is really, really useful for this environment during the summer months, the late summer months, especially when there isn't much water around. What I'd really love to see is, you know, bigger animals coming and drinking from it next August, next September, and just sort of making homes around here. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? And bird life, more bird life. You'll probably have noticed that in our videos, in the springtime and early summer, the birds are tweeting like crazy. Right now, the trees are fairly empty, and that's probably because the birds have gone somewhere where there's a bit more water, maybe down the hill or somewhere else. But there's no water around here, really, for the birds to drink. So, and it's just hot, so they've gone, which is a real shame. It'd be lovely to have them hang around all summer, wouldn't it? So hopefully, having this piece of water here will keep the birds and the wildlife here with us. But in terms of, you know, getting angles exactly perfect and getting levels perfect, I don't think it really matters, because ultimately it's going to be covered in wild grasses and pond plants and gravel and dirt and all sorts of other things. So I think we're just going to, because we've got so much cement mixing to do, I think we're just going to take it pretty easy on ourselves for now. Just trying to set up some electrical power sources for Carlos down there and for the cement mixer and for the grinder and all the other tools we're going to need down there. We've got a Jackery box has gone down there, EcoFlow box has gone down there. They're great boxes, you know. But I just, you know, to get us started, I think fantastic. But we're going to be down there mixing cement all day, 10 hours. You know, they like I say, they're great boxes, but they just don't have the muscle to do that all day. So what do I need to do here? That looks pretty okay to me. Just trying to plug it in here up at the well. That's our well. There's a socket here, pretty dodgy looking stuff, but it should work. There should be no reason why it doesn't. Let me have a look at that. Just go and check whether the pump's working. If the pump's working, then it should be fine. All right. Let's have a look. Our goldfish, by the way, everybody, had a whole bunch of babies. Okay, no water. That means that there's something going on in the knot garage that's not quite right. Just nip to the knot garage, have a look at that fuse. I think something's tripped down there. Maybe Tara's got the washing machine on and a whole bunch of other stuff. The goldfish that we put in there, you remember? I can't remember how long ago it was now, at least last summer. Crusoe went with Tara to the pet shop. Stuck some goldfish in there. Basically just left them to it, swimming around in that.
Gently tickle his tummy.
In that knot pool. Water collection point that I think we'll probably end up demolishing after we get this new biopool. Get that out the way, get the cement off the ground, recycle all of that stuff. Let's have a look at this now. We're in the middle of tidying up knot garage, so excuse the mess. Right, well that's working nicely. It looks like the plug was unplugged yesterday when the knot garage started to be tidied and not plugged in overnight, which means the water systems last night, because everything's powered from the knot garage, means nothing got watered last night. So I'll nip and do that after this. Squeeze it in. Right, let's have a look, see if we can see those goldfish. No, probably wrong time of day. Maybe a little bit later when the sun's in a different position we can have a look. But the point is that there's hundreds of goldfish in there now. Come on, pump. Work. There we go. I'm going to let that run for a few minutes. Basically, every now and then, not very often, I just pump a bit of water into the tank. get a little bit more oxygen in there for the fish. They don't ever seem to mind. They're just eating what comes off the tree above. But the plan will be, even though they've got this idyllic life, so idyllic that they've bred and multiplied massively in here, when we've got that other pond down there sorted, these fish will be the first fish to go live in that pond. That'll be exciting, won't it? I can't wait to move them. Sawyer and Crusoe will go wild over that. So watering the farm is something we do every single day. Different parts of it every day. Crusoe's up here watering the hedge that we planted in the spring, that we hope will grow really big and tall, sort of make this top field where the olives are a little bit more private. We've got rhododendron bushes, we've got trees, we've got oleanders, we've got some cypress trees as well, and then I think there's a plum tree, a naartjie tree, clementine. We've got all sorts of things up here growing. I think the idea, we'll plant some blueberries in this as well, I think, in the autumn, but the idea is to have this whole hedge as a place where hopefully birds can come and feed and feast and really enjoy. Well, you know, the idea is to get as much wildlife onto the farm as possible. There's Carlos, I think he's had enough. We also planted one of these. I found this in the local garden centre at the beginning, a magnolia, a yellow magnolia. Never come across one of those before. Usually they're purple, aren't they? But that'll be exciting. All right. So yeah, water. We're still watering the olive trees. They're all doing really well, except for that one right there that's not got a single shoot on it yet. But the rest of them are doing really well. Yeah, look, okay. Unblock that, Crusoe, for me, please, because otherwise everything gets stuck, doesn't it? And it goes over the edge in the wrong direction. There we go, that's better. Looks like with all things, the challenge is the dog. Obi, stop! What's the biggest challenge of owning a farm? When you've got a dog and two young boys. A dog and two young boys. Come on, Crusoe, let's go and change the tap and water. Actually, can you stay up here? And when I tell you to, close that tap. Look, I'll show you how to do it. But don't do it until I tell you, okay? You take this and you go like that. Twist it that way. Yeah. Okay? You got it? But don't do it until I tell you to do it, okay? Otherwise the pump will break. You got it? Crusoe's becoming a little superstar on the farm. Helping out all the time. Making sure things are good. Now we're going to go and change the tap. We put all this in earlier on in the year. Just change the tap, open another tap and water the olive trees. And close the tap for the... Turn it! Do it! Go! Turn the tap! You done it? Yeah. Has it stopped? Yeah. Well done. Again, the ambition here is that we won't have to worry too much about watering these olive trees next year. Once they're fully established, they should just look after themselves. There we go, look, that olive tree is going to be very grateful to us. Got a lot of water coming out of the well, isn't there? Obi, stop, please.
Aw, man!
Whoa, that's crazy. Obi, come. Good boy. Just wait a second, okay? Because this is a big job. Where's Sawyer? Who's there? My question is, how do you get this down to the biopool? I know how heavy that stuff is, and it is a ball ache to move. Wow.
Wow. Big crane.
Big crane?
Yeah.
Mario's going to go now. Next time, I promise, okay? All right, love. How do you get that from here down to the bottom?
Well, I know Carlos's arms are around about twice the size of mine, so you shouldn't have too many problems.
Okay.
What with Sawyer and Crusoe and you can help. We can all get it down there, I'm sure. You can help, Sawyer? Yeah. Good.
Let's do this.
Let's
carry that all the way up there and then down that.
Let's do what now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe what now?
Yeah.
Sawyer, where are you off to, buddy?
Up the tree.
Up the tree, hey?
A climbing plane. Yippee!
Ah, dear.
You climbed up, hey? Great.
Come, Daddy.
I know I can't fit.
Up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you get the figs from there? All right.
We got the kids out the fig tree. You'll be pleased to hear, and no one was harmed in the making of this video.
Yeah, that's true. What a great way to grow up, hey? Pinching figs off the neighbours' trees and climbing up metal rebar frames.
Before we wrap up today, we wanted to give you a bit of an update of what to expect over the next few weeks on the channel, especially in the very next episode, and also do a wee bit of housekeeping, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so...
It's all important stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a
So...
rose bush attacking my hair, so...
Okay. So, let's start off. Next episode is an episode that is filled with really, really big news. It's the kind of news that changes or guides the next 2 to 3 years worth of content on this YouTube channel. It's the kind of news
and not just the content on this channel, but the story of our family. Like, it's pretty huge, and you might think you know what it is, but you might not. So
yeah, exactly.
don't miss it.
So to celebrate that huge announcement that will come in the next episode, just in a few days' time, we have put together a little bit of a collage of the 3 years that we've been here on the farm so far. We've put it into a concise 3-minute section at the beginning of the next episode. We really hope that you love that. It just takes you through the entire journey of all the time that we've been here, all very, very quickly, all in through. So if you do enjoy that, and we've worked so hard on that 3-minute clip for the beginning of the episode. If you do enjoy it, please help our channel grow by sharing that with the next episode with your friends. We would really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, we would. We've also taken on a new phase of what we do here at the Newbys, and we would really, really love to have you involved in as much of it as possible.
100%.
We recently launched our new merch line, which you will have seen us wearing a lot because it is our favourite drop ever. If you missed it, please check out the links in our description below. And also, please make sure that you scan the code that's on your screen right now and sign up for our newsletter. We're going to be sending a weekly newsletter full of interesting sort of snippets from the farm, resources like recipes, DIY guides, things that we don't put on our channel or our Patreon or our Instagram. So please do sign up for that. We would love to have you as part of that growing kind of network of people. There's exciting things to come, and that'll be one of the first places that you find out about them. So don't miss out.
100%. And if you've got ideas for what you'd like to see in those newsletters, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
Also, content is such a fluid thing at the moment, especially for our channel. We've got so much of it coming through, but that doesn't mean that there aren't things that we're missing. So we would really love you to guide us a little bit on that too.
Yeah, if there's something that you think when you're watching our videos, you're like, oh, I wish I knew more about X, Y, and Z, please let us know. Our YouTube channel runs a little bit kind of ahead of schedule. So we film ahead of, we film today for something that might be released in 2-3 weeks. And we do that to keep up with the pace, but also to give us an opportunity to have some time off. As many of you know, we've got some travel plans coming up in October. And it's a nice way to keep content coming from the farm even when we're not here, so that the story continues and everything carries on as it should.
Yeah.
But if you would like to follow us in real time and see what's happening today, then head on over to our social media. We have resurrected and given and breathed new life into our Instagram and our Facebook. So head on over, give us a follow. We're at TheNewbys. And come and join us. I'm posting so much about daily life, about what John's doing with the various projects as he's going through them, sharing loads about the Biopool, what the boys are getting up to, and what the dog's getting up to. So, you know, it'd be great to see you there.
Huge update next episode. Look out for that. And please remember, if you could, and you know somebody that might like to watch that episode, please share it with as many people as you like. Sharing, as my boys say, is caring, and they say that a lot, especially when
they don't share a lot. Well, they do share, not all the time, but
yeah. So, Sawyer walking over to Crusoe, who's got the cheese and salmon sandwich. Sharing's caring, Crusoe.
Yeah.
So because he's finished his own. So sharing is caring, and if you share anything that we do with, even if you end up sharing it with yourself, share on the WhatsApp. That is such a powerful way to help the algorithm understand and know that this is good quality stuff that other people should be watching. So thank you very much if you do that. We genuinely appreciate it.
We do, yeah. The last thing I'll say is I get a lot of messages, especially on Instagram, asking for links to various partners that we've worked with on our channel. If you're ever looking for one of our affiliate links and for the discounts that we managed to get for you guys, please head over to our website. It's thenewbys.co.uk. On there we have a partners page with all of our links and discounts in one place, so you'll be able to find whatever you're looking for.
Rock and roll.
Right, housekeeping done?
Yeah.
We will see you all next time. Thank you so much for being here. And please check before you go if you've hit that subscribe button. It'd be really, really grateful. If you haven't, if you whack that on. See you soon.